you look at it on a graph. You know, so it's got a big fat torque curve. I mean, at 3,500 RPM, you're
really anal.
Yeah.
Don't you take that.
We'll clean it for you.
This is the owner of the vehicle cleaning while it's on the dyno.
Well,
That is love right there, if I've ever seen it.
What do you want?
Mopar guys in their cars.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So I have a really cool day planned. I was invited to JANNETTY Racing in Connecticut. And I reviewed a Edelbrock Supercharged Challenger with a 5.7. I think it was like 5 or 6 months ago. And they're going to JANNETTY for some more upgrades, and then they're going to jump on the dyno. And so JANNETTY Racing invited me to come film, see what the Challenger is putting down to the ground, and I'm really pumped. It's a long ways away. I think a 2-hour drive, but you know what? That is commitment right there. That is what I want to do to get some dyno stuff up there. I heard the facility is awesome and everything like that, so I'm gonna try and I'm gonna film the facility, see what they have, what they're working on, and then we're gonna see that Challenger up on the dyno, see what the Edelbrock is putting down to the ground in these 5.7 Hemis. I know I'm really interested in it because I was very much contemplating going that direction. It would be nice to know 100% what the power increases would be. So, all right, guys, here we go.
So these are all the parameters?
Yeah, what you're looking at is a comparison log. Okay, so it's a log of all of the changes that were made from the stock tune. Map sensor, barrel sensor, maximum airflow tables, speed density, camshaft position, injector controls, injector calibration, oxygen sensors, power enrichment values and delay, and temperature controls, diesel fuel cutoff, rev limiter, speed limiter, all the spark tables, knock control, friction adapts, torque management, skip shift is turned off, speed limiter, rev limiter, fan settings. So there's quite a bit there. And one thing that I'm looking at was this one here, and I could pull up any one of these and I can show the difference. So I've made my changes to the injector calibration and checked over a couple things, and now I'm going to flash it. And this is the real beauty of HP tuners, is how fast it can recalibrate the computer. With other tuning software, I've spent sometimes 15 minutes flashing a car, and it's just retarded.
So flashing a car is basically just like resetting everything, right?
Yeah, you're erasing the computer's calibration data, and you're reloading brand new data.
Okay.
In its entirety. And this here is It's about 55 seconds is what it called out for the time to flash it. You know, it goes through a connection, then it erases it, and then it writes it, and it's doing the writing right now. Again, our main focus isn't chasing a horsepower number. It is all about getting the air fuel proper. And again, my target is 78. This is the Lambda in this line right here. And we're getting a lot closer. Matter of fact, we got a 78 at 3,800, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82. So now I gotta start flattening this out a little bit.
What was that pull, horsepower, torque-wise?
It made 500 right there.
500 wheel horsepower?
Yeah.
And then what do we got in torque?
468, 469 right here.
500 wheel, 469. Wow. Okay, very good.
Yeah. And it's 5.7 pounds of boost at peak torque. And, you know, just tickling 7 pounds at 6350 where it made peak power. If you look at it on a graph. You know, so it's got a big fat torque curve. I mean, at 3,500 RPM, you're at 450 pounds of torque at the wheels. If you
So the max boost was what, 8? Or 7?
No, it was 7.1.
7.1? Okay.
So, you know, just put that in perspective. If you've got 456 wheel torque, you can multiply that by 1.15 for a manual car, and that'll give you crank horsepower, or crank torque rather. So 456 times 1.15, you got 534 pounds of torque at the rear wheels. I mean at the crank, sorry.
Yeah, that's...
Stumbled over myself there.
Yeah.
But that's a big fat flat torque curve.
Oh yeah.
And,
What'd you see the max? Did you
control system does is it applies the rear brakes
There you go.
when I'm trying to run it on the dyno.
Uh-huh.
And it just keeps putting more and more brake pressure to it until I get the brake light to come on. Once the brake light comes on, then it's fine. But it's, they all do it. You can't shut off the traction control and it still comes on anyway because the front wheels aren't turning. So it's very consistent. I hit 500 again. Because that's what I saw come up on it. This is a filtered down version of the actual dyno numbers. But
So
again,
it's 500 wheel. Okay.
Again, it's still 469.
469. Okay. I mean that's healthy.
Very consistent. We're still, again, I'm not chasing numbers. I'm just making the engine happy.